What is up, my beautiful Saint Society? If you're at that title, you already freaking know that your girl is trying the largest freaking mozzarella stick probably known to man. Of course, I am from Wisconsin, the freaking cheese state, so of course we have the largest freaking mozzarella stick. Are you surprised? I think not. But guys, I'm super excited because I love mozzarella sticks. They are so freaking good. So if you guys want to see me eat a large mozzarella stick, then keep on watching. All right, guys, let's get into this video. Look. All right, guys, I am back. So it was pretty freaking busy in there. They're a great restaurant. So this is from Alphonso's, by the way. I forgot to freaking mention that. So if you're ever in Wisconsin, go to Alphonso's to try their lightning rod huge mozzarella sticks. But anyways, guys, let's just get into this video. I kind of accidentally broke it a little, but let me try to see if I can get a cheese pull for you guys from the part I broke. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, babe. Okay. Here's the marinara sauce. And there's the mozzarella stick, if you can see it. Oh, it's freaking huge, guys. Let's just give this a try. Now, like I said, I'm a huge freaking mozzarella stick person. And I've been here before one time with my friend. And I haven't been back since because when I went, they were at an old location and they moved. So it's been like 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So I don't know. It's been a while. But let's just give it a try. Now the marinara sauce is like kind of sweet. Not kind of, but pretty sweet. But it goes well with like the savory of the mozzarella stick. So probably to the average person, this would be just like eating just a large mozzarella steak. But this is heaven for me. I'm a true Wisconsinite. I love cheese, okay? Ooh. Do one more cheese pull. Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh. Guys, I've never really been one person to, how you would say, crush on people. I have a little sister and a big sister. And growing up, my big sister was always like the boy crazy one. Like, she always had a boyfriend. or talking to some guy, or dudes will always try to like hit on her and stuff, and I was just like her weird, like responsible sidekick. Now don't get me wrong, throughout the years I dated. You know, when you young, you think you got your little boyfriend. I've done all that. But it's like, I never was really focused on it. You know, I was so focused on like getting straight A's and being in musicals, and I tried to be a cheerleader one time. I still want to be a cheerleader. Maybe when I go back to college. But yeah, I was so focused on more important things like working and getting straight A's and being on the honor roll and musicals and not sports, but besides cheerleading, but you know, all that jazz. And even after I got into a relationship when I was like in my freshman year of high school, that ended last year because he was childish. Even then, or any relationship I was ever in, I always had more important things I was focusing on. Like I said, school, working, trying to become something. I've always, since I was a kid, knew and still know I'm still gonna be someone, you know. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna, you know. I used to always think that way. I know I'm gonna be rich. I know that for sure. But you know, love was always on the back burner for me. And it's funny because I kind of surrounded myself with friends who also had those exact same ideals. You know, birds of a feather flock together. Like, you know, my best friends, they literally are the same way. You know, school, working, trying to be somebody, you know, do something with their lives. But I sit back and I focus on other people who've, like, you know, started relationships and everything. And when I'm looking at all these people, and the reason why I brought this up is because, like, when I get on Facebook, which I rarely ever get on Facebook, I hate Facebook, but when I do, every time I get on there, all the girls or guys I went to school with, they got families, some of them are married, and I'm just like, married? We just got out of high school 2 years ago. What do you mean married? And I'm talking about not getting married until I'm like 27. That's the earliest. You know what I mean? Like having kids 30 at the earliest. You know, I'm trying to be selfish for my 20s. I'm trying to have fun. But I've been like that ever since I was a kid. Like ever since I was young, I've always been obsessed with, well, me. And doing what I want to do and being who I want to be and really fighting towards something like fun and amazing. And were any of y'all like that? Like, are y'all like that? Putting like marriage and family and relationship on the back burner? Because, you know, it's such a distraction. Like when you think about it, a relationship is such a distraction. Because your boyfriend, he wants you to spend time with him. He wants you to text him and call. He wants you to be around and stuff like that. And if you're trying to work and then you're trying to do extra stuff to get yourself somewhere, it's just hard to balance all that. And with my life, you know, I'm like the center of my family. So it's like I want to say everything revolves around me, but I'm saying like most of the stuff that happens in my life, in my family's life, they look to me for it. You know, I'm even the center of my friendship group. I'm the center. So, you know, if we're going to do something, I'm going to plan it. If we're going to do something, I'm going to pick everybody up. I'm going to tell us what we're doing. In my household, same thing, you know, if a bill needs to be paid or, you know, we need to go somewhere or something important comes up, everybody looks to me. So, you know, being a center person like that and knowing you want to be somebody, it's just really hard to consider. And sorry that the sun is coming through, guys, you know, the clouds have been blocking it all day, but I guess you wanted to interfere in my video. But when you're like that, it's just really hard to think about ever, you know, really loving someone and dedicating that time. And that's why I'm kind of like thinking about, you know, I'm probably gonna be single until I'm in my late 20s. Because I wouldn't say I would never really give my all in relationships, but I would say that I didn't give as much as I could have because I was giving way too much energy and time to other things. Yeah. also got their onion rings, guys. They are so big. I never had these from them, so I don't even know what they taste like, but I'm about to give these babies a try. And they're so freaking big. Mm. Mm. These are good. I might look like I'm a little bit farther back, guys. I was really close to the screen. Oh, yeah. But I mentioned that also because I thought about what happens if I meet that person. Lighting changed a little bit, guys. But what happens when I do meet that person, you know? What do I do? I don't know. I'm not one of those people where I believe in, like, fate. I do sometimes think that some stuff is not a coincidence, but I don't know. Like, what if I'm in the prime of everything I'm accomplishing, everything I want to do, and this dude just comes along? What the heck do I do? Because I know I'm gonna choose me. And that sounds so freaking selfish. But I'm just being honest. Like, I'm so dedicated to myself as a person that I don't want to ever sell myself short, you know? I always want to make sure that I'm looking out for me. That I'm making sure I'm doing everything I need to do to get to where I want to be. And right now, a man doesn't fit in there. He doesn't fit anywhere in my little Punnett square. I just feel like I'm too young. I'm too young to give up me yet. I have to wait. I have to wait. Like, is that selfish? Like, do I sound crazy? I hope I don't sound vain. Do I sound vain, y'all? Like, I don't know. Guys, this is okay, but I'm craving something sweet and I need something to drink, so we're gonna go somewhere else. See you in a sec. Hi, could I get a large high C fruit punch? A caramel fudge cheesecake blizzard? A small, please. Nope. Thank you. Ooh. Guys, I'm a Dairy Queen. There's one only a few minutes away, which was super nice. Okay. I cheated a little bit, guys, but it's a Dairy Queen. Guys, what number? First time receipt. It doesn't say. Something caramel something. It's my first time trying it, so. Ooh. Love has just never been on the roster for me. I don't know. I got into my last relationship, I don't know why. I think the way I like to think about it is, I won't say it's fate, but I do believe in, like, some people, sometimes somebody is in your life not because you need them, but because they need you, or they're going to need you. And I think that's the reason why I was in my last relationship. You know, I was with this dude. I'm not trying to sound bogus, but he didn't have really much to offer me. We were both in high school, but he wasn't going to school while I was a straight A student. We were just, like, literally opposites. He wasn't really doing much, like, aspiring to do anything. And basically, we were only together for a short time until one day he dipped. Well, not dipped, but, like, disappeared on me. And I had to find out through his family that he went to jail. I'm not gonna tell you guys what he went to jail for, but he went to jail. And I stuck with him not because I was in love with him or anything. I'm just one of them people where I was raised by a very compassionate, loving, and understanding mother. And I was always taught that, you know, when somebody is down or when they're going through a hard time or something in their life, you don't just turn your backs on them, you know? Because that could be the time when they need you the most. You can be the difference between their life going up or down, or going in a positive direction or a negative direction. So when he went to jail, I was just like, oh, okay. Honestly, it worked out for me. Not to sound bogus, but me and him was always fighting because he wanted to spend time with me all the time. And I, you know, like I told you guys in my last video, like, I was focused on school. I was focused on achieving, being successful, doing things. So my time was always taken up. But he was like, you never make time for me, and da-da-da. And it was always a constant argument. But I wanted to be in his life. I just didn't think that friendship would be on the table. So I stayed with him despite me having, you know, difficulty choosing between him and me. And I was going to choose me every time. So that was the problem. So when he went to jail, it was like I got to play girlfriend, but I didn't actually have to be a girlfriend. I got to keep guys off of me. Because I got to say, oh, I'm in a relationship. But I really wasn't. And the dude was locked up for all of my high school year and all my high school years and my college year. He was locked up for 5 years. And that whole time, I was just doing me, babe. So, you know, I didn't really see an issue. Or, like, I didn't have to be a girlfriend, really. I didn't fall in love. I wasn't, you know, I was just there. Put me money on his books and pay for the phone for him to be able to call me. And that was just company. And for those 5 years, I got to be me. So, when he got out, that all went to shit. Not to swear, but it did. Me and him did not work out. We lasted. He got out last year in August or September. I think September. And we broke up a day after my birthday, which is 2 days after my birthday, which is October 8th. We broke up on October 10th, and he got out in September. Needless to say, I think that I was just in his life because he needed me, because I did not need him. You know, I wanted that friendship, but I wasn't looking for no relationship. And now that I'm free and single, I'm not looking for anything. Honestly, I'm just playing around. I'm at the point where if a guy asks me for my number, I'll give it to him, because he's going to disappear in a week or two. I'm going to bore of him, and then, you know, he's going to leave eventually. I know that sounds so bogus. I sound so bogus. But I'm, like, being honest. Like, I don't really want a relationship. I just, sorry guys, my freaking phone cut off because it got too hot. But I hope you guys don't think that I'm like vain or selfish or anything like that, but I really am a selfless person when it comes down to like my friends and my family. But when it comes down to love and like dating and stuff, that's like the last thing on my mind, is basically what I'm trying to say. Because I want to do stuff, and a relationship is just such a distraction. My friends, they get that because they're off to do the exact same thing. You're trying to fly out of the country and, you know, go on vacation and have fun and club and stuff like that. You're trying to do stuff. Being in a relationship is just gonna hold me back. So, and also in this day and age, with men, if you tell them no, you know, they've been unaliving people. So I'm not dealing with that. So I'll either do that or I'll just lie and say I got a boyfriend. But guys, let me know if any of you are in that same place. I'm not really sure what my age demographic is. I know some of my people who follow me are young, like my girl Lily. Hey boo. But for like my young people, like people who are like 20 or 25, in between that age, or even in your late 20s, are you dating? Or are you focusing on you? Because I'm focusing on me right now and trying to do everything I can do to become who I want to be. And I just don't want to know there's nothing distracting that. I have enough distractions. I need to be free of distraction. And on top of that, when I get into a relationship and when I want to love someone, I want it to be without any strain. Like, I have to work, I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm not saying, I know that's like a fool's dream. Obviously, I'm going to have stressors and things in my life. But it's like, I don't want it to be like I'm trying so hard to get somewhere that I have no time for you. I want to be able to be in a relationship and give my all to that relationship and not make my partner feel like I'm neglecting them because I want to be who I want to be. You know? But yeah. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this hour-long rant of love and selfishness and selflessness and all that extra stuff. Let me know down below, you know, if you have ever struggled between yourself and love, and if you know, crave to be in a relationship but just haven't never been in one or anything like that. Or you're just your take on a relationship. If you've ever been married or anything like that, just let me know. I would love to know. I love being in people's business, so. But this was delicious. I forgot what this was. Caramel fudge something. I love you guys very much. And always remember, if you don't fit into this white guy society, come on over to Saint Society, because what society is better than Saint Society? I'll tell you, babe. No one's. Alright, guys. I love ya. Bye.